Yeah, your favorite sick twink has returned. I'm looking very pretty today. Despite the illness. But I also realized I need to get a haircut. Getting a little unruly up there. But the place I get my haircut at, I think they're out for like continued vacation time or something because I haven't been able to get them on the phone. You know what it is. You don't want to get your hair cut somewhere else you're not comfortable. You just got 2 emails from Twitch notifying me you're streaming, one for yesterday, one for today. Well, better late than never, huh? You saw my MK1 video today. You thought 2 of my sins were inaccurate, but for the most part, Grave. Which 2 do you think did you disagree with? I'm interested. Which 2 did you think I was off on? But hello, everybody, by the way. Liza Pretty and Liza P. Daciano, wow, it's been a while since you've been in a stream. How you been? Also, thank you for the sub, Daciano. Almost 69. Well, I guess that'll be, you know, coming up next month. You can hit the 69 for your to complete the journey. Just shave my head. Look, my hair is one of the few things I got going for me. I'd rather get it cut properly. I don't look good bald. I just don't. Melina was a lesbian for Tanya and MKX? I played MK10 and I don't recall that. If there was, it was incredibly subtle. From what I'm trying to remember it. I don't remember her ever being like depicted like that in any like major way. Maybe they did, just because, you know, my memories of Mortal Kombat, it ain't perfect, but I could be wrong, but I don't know, I just don't recall it. Funny enough, you made a joke that Liu Kang changed was nothing, and well, you were right. Well, I mean, yeah, it's shocking that what he wanted to go through billions of years of labor to like essentially right back up where everything began. I still think it's funny though, even if it ends up being inaccurate. So you know what? I'll take the inaccuracy for the joke. Did you also catch the flu? Cold. No, I've had a cold for the past week, so little nasally. You could hear in the MK1 video. Some lines were a little hoarse because I got sick while recording lines. Also, Kurosaki, thank you for your 47 months, man. It's in one of the intros together. Okay, that's why I never saw it. That's a little obscure. And in Melina's 11 ending, there are a couple as well. Okay, so I never played that part of the game, so from the other game that I played, it never presented them as being an item. I will point out in Mortal Kombat 9, she basically was like a sex pot who would like just like danger sexy, wasn't she, toward like anyone? Or at least, well, she only really interacted with, only female she interacted with was, you know, Katana. So, but she didn't really act that way towards her. She wanted to kill her, but whenever there's a guy she was fighting, I'll play with you, pretty thing, that kind of stuff. So she got changed into that apparently a little bit earlier. So Tanya trying to kill them when you said they saw too much, but Tarkatans are oppressed. If people found out Melina was a Tarkatan, she wouldn't get to be queen. Possibly. It just feels a little... Because since one, Tanya isn't with like the group of people there to overthrow the kingdom, so leaping to like, okay, gotta kill these dudes, feels a little out of character in that case, I would argue. You've seen too much. I need to kill all of you, but I don't know. I suppose that's a pretty minor one if it is wrong though, but you might be right. I just think it's funny, like no attempting to explain it in like, hey, look, anything whatsoever. I feel like she of that group would have been a little bit more rational. Who have you romanced? Anyone on Baldur's Gate 3? I haven't got around to that yet because we haven't played in a while, but I started on Karlach. Also, Lucky, how you doing? Hey, cool kids. We are a cool group. Jim, you're here too, huh? Good on you. Sister, let's be friends. Katana beats the shit out of her. Well, I mean, when your sister looks like that. Let's see. This game is brutal. Are you going to do a death counter? I actually haven't been dying that much in it. It's not nearly as hard as, say, like a Bloodborne or Dark Souls game. At least in my opinion. I've had 1 or 2 boss fights that gave me a little bit of trouble, but nothing too major. You're currently playing FF16. How you liking it? Or are you liking it? No problem with that. Everyone's interpretations are different. I understood what you meant, but Tanya's reaction made sense to me. There's always going to be moments like that in every... I think probably every video I've made, there's always going to be a little bit of its interpretation. I definitely gotten things wrong before too, so you might be right. I might be completely wrong on those 2 points. Wouldn't be the first time. But hey, you're free to make fun of me for them. How about that? Like, I got him. You have my permission. Pillar me. Got a story for you. I told an author I know about your killer idea for people to partake in recreational demonic possession. I like the way you worded that, man. She clapped back by telling me that someone not only stole your idea, but made a movie out of it. It's called Talk to Me. I don't think they stole my idea, because that's the first time I ever shared it, so I guess they just had it as well. Well, but again, that was only like one tiny part of an overall idea for a world building I was doing in my head. But hey, hope it was a good movie. Did the alien, the bear, and the starting a new one for the Hellborn? Oh, okay. You're talking about, so yeah, I haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3 yet, but yeah. I'm playing with friends, so it's a bit slower than it would be if I was playing it by myself. Hey Dart, how are you and how are you liking the game? I got when it was on sale, and I got it was on sale too. I'm enjoying it. It's like a decent, like, you know, fill in for like a Souls-like game. Good, got lots of Christmas wrapping, putting stuff out today. How are you? Well, I got one last thing to do of Christmas shopping, then I'm done with it. I want to get it all out of the way before even December gets started, so I'll be doing that soon. Otherwise, just like taking it easy so I can get over this cold. Here to ask you a question, Dartigan. Is man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man. Yeah, you know what? I know where this is going, and it's a good opening monologue. One of the best, actually. However, the idea he came to of like, let me build a city under the ocean. Not so great. Belongs to Dartigan, though, huh? Oh, you know what? It's a new form of communism. That's the fun with art. Everyone's right and wrong all at once together. That's another great interpretation. Ask you this question, I will stop being it up if you don't want to go with me to Japan. All you have to do is say you don't want to go with me, and I would understand, and I know we are just strangers with each other, but I seriously would love you and Kate to come with me. Like I said, I really just don't think that's going to happen for both either me or Kate, just because the logistics of it, the difficulty of, you know, stopping everything to go do that right now. And also just like, I would not want to like put that on someone to pay for me. It's not right in my opinion. So I would say you go there and enjoy your time. That's what I've pretty much been always telling you is like, hey, go enjoy yourself on your trip. You don't need like lame YouTubers to go with you to enjoy yourself. And you're one of the few people who actually pay attention to MK lore. Few people pointing that fact out. I mean, most people probably don't even touch the story mode. They just go right to doing multiplayer. Took a lot of ballet, but I always called myself actor who can dance okay. You know what? Do you get like a degree in ballet? I never thought that before. I guess it's just like a dance degree or something. Liberal arts, I don't know. But you know what? Ballet, pretty cool. I like it when I don't know why it is, but have you ever noticed that ballet gets used to like make people look creepy in movies a lot? They'll like have them do like the weird ballet like movements. I was actually watching like a brief clip from a Japanese horror movie today. I think it's called, I forget what it's the one that they based the American movie Pulse off of. There's like a famous horror scene in it where this like ghost walks toward a dude very slowly, but they hire like a ballet dancer to do it because, you know, they got very good control over the body. Apparently ballet is the scariest of all dance types, chat. The game you scream, the game ends would be better for your voice. The game where that game is not very good. That is just like YouTuber content bait, which usually means very shit game. And also, I have to talk to my chat, so it's always going to be going off. That'd be the one game I have to whisper to everyone. Plus, I'm coughing, so those probably set it off too. Promoted to lead for the new robot we got. One of those surgery robots? They have dance MFA, so dancers at Cal Arts were insanely talented. Like, just nuts. Some dances are creepy looking. Well, it's usually like people who have very good control of their bodies get, hired for those roles. You're taking a blacksmithing class. That feels very you. Like, what are you gonna make? You want to end your health job and join the forge. You're turning into a dwarf. Like iron and stone. Well, you can start growing the beard, though. It's kind of required if you want to be the dwarf. Making an axe, then a spear. Hey, nice combo. Are they gonna be like Viking inspired? It feels like, I don't know. The Viking axes were like the pretty nice. But that movie Talk to Me is a horror movie where people let their bodies get taken over for the fun of it. Obviously it goes wrong, and now you applied your idea was a little different in my opinion. Yeah, and my idea was like a group of people. Well, it's kind of similar, but it was like I think someone was gonna get possessed by several, and then her entire storyline would have been that she would be dealing with like literally being like host to like a legion, sort of, and like she'd be like having like she'd essentially like know everything about everyone because all these demons inside of her. But she was gonna be a side character. She wasn't even meant to be main character. Actually, have I heard this talk? Let me look this up. Maybe I've actually heard of this movie. Talk to Me? Is it an older movie? It sounds maybe a little bit older. Hold up. The Da Vinci 11 robot for general urology. Oh. Well, I'm proud of you for moving so far up the ranks. The title of this movie called Talk to Me kind of reminds me of that vampire movie Let Me In. Okay, this seems like it's rather recent. I might check it out and see how it lines up with my own idea. Kind of more for saving the doctor's back and visual. I feel like a lot of surgery is gonna be done by robots in the future. Could you trust what they're saying? I like I said, I never got that far with the idea. I just had the general concepts for characters in a world. Like I was calling the general idea, like the name of the story was Lucifer's Snow. And it was gonna be, I was kind of like working up the idea that it was like Cajun punk. It was gonna be very supernatural. There's gonna be like people changing the shape of their skull to change their mental abilities and personality and stuff in it as well. Observation, literally like too much observation was gonna be able to like cause changes in like reality somewhat. Sort of like based off the idea that like particles and waves and quantum mechanics can like change depending if they're observed. I was gonna go with it. Some people would change their shape of their skull and their eyes to like be able to observe things harder, and it would actually cause changes in the world. That was some of the ideas I was working with. And then I also had an idea for a character who was part of like a youth group who were into like getting temporarily possessed and floating around warehouses for sort of like a supernatural one. And then someone got kind of overdosed on demons. Cajun punk equals eugenics. Like I said, one of the ideas in it that was central to it was that Actually, a very racist idea, that one where they like, let's look at the shape of someone's skull to determine their personality. Chronology, it's like, it's pseudoscience, but the idea I was working with, what if it wasn't like horribly racist, and also what if it was real? And then I started like, well, what could you use that for? And then like, okay, what if you have like Lovecraftian elements and the only way to observe them without going insane is if you like deform your skull in like severe ways? Chat, you can see why I like horror so much, right? I thought it was a solid idea anyways. I just never did, finish it. Observe harder, skull gets bigger. My brain's so big. Fun fact, Talk to Me was made by a YouTube channel called Raka Raka that makes gory YouTube videos. There's a lot of horror like shorts on YouTube these days. Let's see. Critical Role did a spin-off series. They did horrors like that. I haven't actually I've noticed there's like so many D&D channels now, actually. Like ever since Critical Role got big, like every single group wants to have their D&D channel or D&D group. Raka Raka is a great name. I once had a YouTube channel called Oh No Robots, and I thought I was pretty clever for that. It's like, oh no, robots. That's so fucking clever. You watch more YouTube than anything else? So do I. You really should get an artist to illustrate your Lucifer Snow ideas. It sounds rad. The idea of like putting together one of those art books that tells a story was something I did consider as well. If you've ever, any of you know that art book story, Tales from the Loop, by that Swedish author? Sort of something similar to that would be pretty cool. You got turned into an Amazon series too, actually, I believe. The House of Usher was really well done. Oh, the Edgar Allan Poe one. Barely touch streaming platforms these days. I haven't touched any this year, I don't think, except for briefly during the summer. You and Kate are not lame. You both are my favorite streamers. Well, I like to self-deprecate, so I can call myself lame, but you can think I am just completely awesome if you like. You can think of me however you want. I'm your clown, your hero, your political guiding light, or just the homeless guy you toss quarters at every once in a while because he like has a funny sign with a note written on it. Send these announcements out before I forget. Heroes don't need clowns. They need to be them, though. Boom. Just curious, but what's your opinion on comics that aren't DC or Marvel from the early 00 or 10? Like I said, I've never been much of a comic reader. I've read only a handful of comics in my life, and most of them weren't superheroes. So I'm not really sure what to tell you because I wasn't reading them. Just wasn't a part of my childhood, and I never really developed like a desire for them. You didn't read all the message? I mean, I did, but I just didn't read all of it out loud. I mean, I read the part about when you're leaving. Have I picked up Lethal Company? No, but I've seen it being played. Apparently it's a lot of fun. But it's definitely one of those the games you need to play with a group. You don't want to play it by yourself, because it's basically a comedy generator. You don't believe in anything supernatural, but portray a lot of mysticism and supernatural elements in my stories because the idea is just fun to play with. I mean, yeah, I'm about the same. Love it. Yeah, I've seen a few streamers play it. It definitely seems like it just generates comedic timing. Hey Dart, how's Liza P treating you? You know what? Surprisingly well for a Souls-like game. It's one of those more gentle Souls-like. It's one. It feels like there's a few more quality of life improvements than FromSoft would ever allow for, and the overall difficulty is slightly lower, but not easy. You're literally a comedy generator. Well, I get after for the first few days, then I run low on juice. By day 5 of my streams, I'm just like, hey guys, how's it going? Same old, same old. Let me drink this Monster Energy drink. Should be a game titled Gentle Souls and see what happens. That'd just be a regular game then, wouldn't it? Kilroy, what's up, man? Feeling better? I have mostly recovered. I only have to like cough and hack usually when I get up in the morning. You know, because you build up your little fluids during the night. And maybe once or twice in the day. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much recovered, I think. Also, Lazy, thank you for your 55 months. Both of you, thank you for your subs. Yo, 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 what up, RG Alpha? How you doing? I feel like your comment deserved a deep voice. Not that well, I'm always giving you the deep voice. But an even deeper voice. Even deeper. How deep can I go? I need to like know what's my deepest, chat. What's my deepest? Deep. There's a point where the deepness gets dumb, and you don't really want to cross that threshold. You gotta, chat. When you're going for deep voice, you have to. It's a thin line between dumb and deep, and you gotta straddle it, like deep. Hello, deep. Yes, there we go. That's about as deep as I can go before it gets dumb. This is me at my deepest, chat. My deepest I can go. Always giving you that deep voice. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Also, dead alive, deep. Derp, deep down. Well, I was, yeah. Hello, everybody. Giving us that deep content. Your boy Dartigan, coming to you live. Hot, pussy-blasting, deep action. Hydrate, I have a bottle of water right next to me. It is full of flavored water. It will hydrate me well. I've also included cocaine. I know I was struggling for something to say there. When I have to think about how deep I can be, it makes thinking of other things more difficult. Can you do guttural? Guttural? How would you describe like guttural to me is like almost like hello. Yeah, this is guttural to me. Pockets of the squirrel. This is like when you're like, yeah. I can get pretty ratchety. Like it's like you can hear the gears turning. Death metal vocals. I had those going on when I was really, my voice was really hoarse. That's just the ring. Well, yeah. I don't really want to try to do guttural, like where you like pull it all out and like. That might hurt my voice a bit right now. I do on occasion do corn speak jokes though. Are there any manga you've been keeping up with recently? Like I said, I read Berserk whenever that gets a new chapter. I'm trying to think what. Chainsaw Man is the one I keep up with the most. Dan to Dan is pretty good as well. I'd say those are the main. I've always heard Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty good, but I just have not tried reading it. JoJo Lands, yeah, but that's a monthly one, so pretty easy to get. So I like it so as well, but JoJo Lands, yeah, that one. You watch Golden Boy finally? Golden Boy? I don't think I have, no. No, I have definitely not watched anything called Golden Boy recently. Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out. They got an announcement and some gameplay today. Zoomer, Vocal Fry, talking about social. Is Vocal Fry popular amongst the Zoomers? Chad, do you realize within a few more years we're going to have to start talking about alpha kids? Zoomers will be old by then. They'll be getting their first gray hairs and be like the alpha kids. Like, yes, skibbity, got Rizzler. You will finally play Dragon's Dogma, the first one. I own it, but if for some reason it wouldn't work on my computer, I think, and when I tried to run it. But I'll be definitely playing the new one. You already got a gray hair and I'm 22. Well, that's a stress. Possibly, I would assume. Or maybe, yeah, sometimes you just have a gray hair. Sometimes you get one and then it goes away too. Sadly, you're headed out now for work. Hey, Daciana, thanks for showing up. Glad to see you back in chat again. I'll try to enjoy the game in your stead tonight. Good luck with the blacksmithing as well. Doesn't run well on PC. Well, it's also an older game, so older a game is, the more likely, from a Japanese studio no less, less likely it is to actually run on your PC. You have multiple, well, burp there. I don't know why, I'm just drinking water. You have multiple gray hairs, huh? Well, sometimes it does start growing grayer. I mean, sooner than you think it might. I know. Hey, would you rather be going bald right about now or going gray? At least one of them you can dye. Checked out your Mortal Kombat 1 video, and yeah, I agree with the satire. Hey, thank you. I'm assuming that's, hey, I like the video. Hey, much appreciated. But PC could run anything it can as long as it's coded well and, like, ported well. That has always been an issue. If they release an ass port, yeah, it's gonna run like shit. Then you also get games that, like, say, Alan Wake 2, which was, like, running pretty damn well despite using, like, experimental path tracing stuff. What's the most off-putting slang meme you run into and make you think, what's wrong with kids these days? I actually try to avoid ever being like that, because I really enjoyed a lot of stupid shit in my teenage days. So I have no room to really, like, talk down outside of, like, humorously. So I'm like, you know what, Alpha kids, Zoomer kids, got Skibbity, that gets a thumbs up for me. You can got Skibbity Rizzler all the way to wherever you want to do. So I feel that's the positive mentality in me coming out. It's like, you know what, let them say some stupid shit. They gotta contribute to this culture themselves, you know? Because I don't want them bad-mouthing the stupid shit I was saying. Because some of it was very dumb. I'm gonna play Max Payne Remix? Yes. I think they're like combining Max Payne 1 and 2 into one game. We millennials like Limp Bizkit? Well, some of us did. We liked many things, though. But we millennials did really get into planking for some reason. And we millennials that are blamed us for selfie culture. Social media, we were the ones who first really popularized that. So we created all the drugs that have shaped their lives. I liked Crack Addict. What? Tide Pods were weird. That was actually not that long ago. That was multi-generational though, the Tide Pod thing. Remember doing stupid stuff like getting in your sleeping bag and rolling down the stairs? Explains a lot. I'm kidding. No, I never did that, but I did try to, like, pretend to be sick a lot. If we're talking about a very young age. Come on, Dart, admit it, you like new metal? I did. I've talked many times that I listened to a lot of stuff like Korn and Limp Bizkit. I literally make Korn and Limp Bizkit jokes all the time. Only someone who was a fan at one point can do that. Limp Bizkit Crack Addict? For some reason that one doesn't ring a bell for me. Was that one of their later songs? I only listened to Limp Bizkit up to Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water. And then one day I looked at the album cover in my hands like, what the fuck does this even mean? Why did they name it that? And I think that's when I like, you know what? I've reached a higher level. Let's go to Newgrounds and watch the edgy cartoons. Yeah, you won't be finding any Zoomers or Alpha kids on Newgrounds, will ya? That's like a millennial-only safe space. Like they're like, Newgrounds, what's that? We must carry the new metal shame with us. Hey, we had new metal. Kids today have mumble rappers and nothing but endless pop music. We got off easy. We got off frickin' easy, man. We had grunge as well. New metal, clown rap, white guys rapping. So it was a wonderful time. And now what do you got? You got artists after artists that puts themselves before the music, man. Hate to say it. Back then, shock rock was a thing. Look at Marilyn Manson. Yep. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Newgrounds has a special place in my heart. The music. I have not really been to Newgrounds for at least more than like 5 minutes in years, but I did spend a lot of time there when I was a kid. We had some shit is what you were saying. Yeah, you know what? Every generation gets their good stuff. Everyone does. And they get their stupid stuff that they cringe at later. I will say one thing though. Alpha and Zoomer kids' love of, you know, like this haircut, this hairstyle, where they get it permed on top and, you know, business on the sides and back. That shit ain't gonna last. They're gonna look back at that and like, oh fuck, what was I thinking? Like, what the fuck was I thinking? That's gonna be like the mullet in time. It's like you look back at that like, ugh. Wait, now selling out 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 will not be at the Game Awards. I mean, it's a possibility. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. What was your go-to genre? For me, it was tower defenses. What do you mean for games? My go-to for the longest time were RPGs. Early Newgrounds. Oh, you mean on Newgrounds? I didn't really play that many games on Newgrounds. I was usually there for the videos. I remember like watching Bucky of Bramblewood. I think it was called like that. The movies that came out of that series like multiple times in a row. For me, it's action adventure. Heard Alan Wake 2 is getting review bombed for what? What'd they say? Did they say something on X, formerly known as Twitter? Elden Ring DLC. I think Elden Ring DLC will probably show up at the Game Awards. Probably a release date for it. Just had to grab my controller real quick. Good thing I don't use Twitter. Hey, I should be using it, but I don't. FromSoft's is going to announce on stage that a Bloodborne remaster is never coming and leave. Just drop the mic. Like, suck on it. I mean, I honestly don't think one is anytime soon. Remember Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat 3 on Newgrounds? I remember. I don't think I ever saw that one. No, I'm afraid not. Though I did watch plenty of other similar videos to that. Bloodborne is one of the reasons you keep your PS4. I mean, you can play it on your PS5 as well. You saw Napoleon this last Saturday. Kind of enjoyed it. Are the French still angry over it? Early Newgrounds games and cartoons always involve guns, blood, and hating Justin Bieber. There was several trends on it. I remember like Harry Potter was big on it for a while too. Harry Pothead, you know, they had to like make the jokes of Harry Potter smoking weed all the time. This height of comedy, you know. But yeah, I do remember like some of the first stuff on it was like, hey, what if we like were like a kid stopping a school shooting? Dishonored 3 was apparently leaked not too long ago. Hopefully it's true. We need a win after Redfall. Technically wasn't that a Deathloop game in the same universe as Dishonored? But technically it wasn't Dishonored, but very similar to it. You heard kids stopping at school. I was talking about a famous Newgrounds game. I think it's called like Pico or something. I remember literally playing it on a school computer at once and like, okay, I gotta like keep one ear open for a teacher walking by. Boku no Pico? Different, no, not that Pico. Not that Pico. Elon Musk Heartless? No, it says nobody. He even named his kid X, remember? Hiya Dartigan chat, folks. Sorry I'm late, but I brought calzones to make up for it. God damn, chat. This guy is like new king of chat. You must bow to him. It's like, yes, we receive this graciously, my lord. Gah. Sorry, yawning. Even though I got plenty of sleep last night, still yawning like crazy today. We need more dart moans. That was not a moan, that was a yawn. I guess if you're desperate, you can think of it as that though. There'd be normal calzones, not those shrimpy ones. Okay, people, you don't judge a man who's offering you calzones. You just accept, chat. You just accept. Also, logical. Thank you for the 100 bits. Bacon, cheese, and barbecue sauce with a garlic butter sauce. See, and you doubted this man. You doubted his calzones. That's how Dart sounds when he moans. What? I can't even do a high squeaky voice right now. Wow. It's like Owen Wilson, no matter how I try to do it. Wow. What? How do I do a squeaky voice again? Wow. What? Oh, I can't. It's impossible. Too croaky. My pension. It was my. I still haven't fully recovered from the cold, so it just doesn't let me. Go to your falsetto. I can't. It just starts croaking. Wow. What? It doesn't work anymore right now. Because I can do a decently high pitch when I'm not sick. It's the real stream talking to Dart with soothing music in the background. This is my just chatting portion of the stream, you know? It's where you get to know the real me, chat. And I get to know the real you. And then we mutually make fun of each other. Dart wants an Oreo. Well, yes. Dart also wants apparently, chicken if we're using all the RoboCop memes we've learned. I really do need to take that image from that video and turn it into like an emote for like BB for Franker Face set. It's too good. I could even make it like an animated one of like him munching on something. Chicken Oreo. Chicken flavored Oreos. This is a nightmare flavor. I remember a Souls-like where I made a bet at how many times you would die before beating a boss. Did you win? Eat the chicken Oreo and you will like it. There's a commercial of Optimus Prime picking an Oreo. Had me done. Optimus Prime. He doesn't even have an openable mouth. Feels like some false advertising to me. I did. I think it was 10 deaths. How much money did you make off that? Cats are very sensitive to our voices and tones. As well as it, when you just stand up, they get really freaked out sometimes. Like he suddenly got like 3 times bigger. I know my cat's like that. She'll be sitting on the floor and I'll stand up and all of a sudden she's like ready to bolt. I guess it's like something's growing larger in front of you, you know, confuses the cat brain. "2023 is the first time since 2014 that no Disney movie grossed $1 billion. Disney to cut back on Disney Plus shows and focus on quality films and show quality. Well, how about that? They can understand things when they don't make money." Making a Simpsons 2 movie? I've heard that as well. I never even watched the first Simpsons movie. I just have not watched Simpsons in many a year. Gotta go to work. Pockets the squirrel. Have a good night, man. Hope work is easy on you. Animals literally stand to make themselves more intimidating, and it works for us too. This is why they advise that you do the same when a black bear is near. Yeah, that's pretty much why I was reckoning as well. But if you want, you also have to hold your arms above your head to make yourself taller than a black bear, because black bears be pretty tall. Might as well need sleep night. Hey, Nostra, you have a good night as well then. Glad you were here, even for like the first hour. T-pose on the bear. What you do is you just yell really loudly and jump up and down while shaking. Well, you know, just do whatever you can to make yourself appear more threatening. Animals are kind of dumb. They might fall for it. Anyway, chat, you think we should get started playing the game? We're animals, hence why I said animals are pretty dumb. I didn't stutter. So mean. We're pretty smart too, though. Advice: punch bears, especially polar bears. Yes. Won't cause you any problems. Can't foresee any bad negatives. Alright, what was I doing? It's so easy to forget what I was up to playing this game. Whatever. Let's go wherever the most recent thing was at. Oh yeah, we were at the arcade. Going nowhere near a polar bear. It's not that difficult because they're usually nowhere near you. The only one here of us who could possibly ever go near a polar bear right now is Puff. Rest of us got no chance of meeting one in the wild. I think there's a locked door down that way, so I need to go this way. Did you beat the twink dude? Yes, we beat him last night. Now we're in the arcade area. Alaska is a godforsaken place. It's just a big wilderness. What's so godforsaken about that? Since you started up and I like to remain blind on this game, this is where I take my leave. Have fun. Hey, Zexotorian, understandable, man. You have a good night. Thank you for the bits, and I will hopefully see you for tomorrow's opening hour of me talking to everyone. If you have time, that is. But thanks for showing up and showing support. Oh, it's one of these assholes. So I kind of murked him pretty hard that time, compared to the first time I ran into one of those guys. You return with peppermint mocha. Peppermint mocha. Is it a strong flavor? I've never been a fan of peppermint, to be honest. I don't know, something about the taste of peppermint is like bad to me. base start. He doesn't like peppermint. Based. Tell us more of your based opinions. Hey, Felix, how you doing? Welcome back. There we go. You're tired? Have you been working all day? Here, let me give you my deepest voice to help you relax. How you doing, Felix Kanehurst? I'm here to help you relax. Listen to my relaxing tones. That's all it takes. This is a healing voice. Splitting wood with my dad. You were doing manly things then, I see. Nothing manlier than splitting wood other than digging a ditch or building a back deck. Fuck this place? Well, it would be nice if it wasn't for the monsters in it. You know, arcades are a nice thing to go see, you know, if you have one in your town. Boys Mexico spin-off is in the works. Oh no, does every successful series now need a spin-off? Is that now what they're gonna do? It's like, oh, this is great, give it a spin-off. Oh, ow. Oh. He's injecting me with fluids. What's my build? Kind of just like, I'm a bit tanky. And I hit pretty hard. So, a meat build, essentially. Odd for a puppet, I know, but hey, it seems like it's working. But can you fucking aim this at the stairs? There you go. There's just goop happening everywhere. You're using the scythe and the katana. I figured there'd probably be a katana in the game. I actually could make the scythe right now, but it doesn't seem like it'd be something for me. Sorry, no, you're fine. I kind of figured there'd be a katana in the game. Thoughts of the enemy designs in the game so far? I mean, they're good, but I do feel that's the... I've mentioned this pretty thoroughly the other night. I do feel that is still the one weakness that anyone trying to make a Souls game is never able to replicate fully. Is the sheer amount of, like, enemy variety. And also the character of enemies. Like, there are just some enemies in Elden Ring that I did not want to go near no matter how strong I was because they were such a pain in the ass to fight. And there are some enemies that weren't tough, but they were annoying when you put them in the right environment, like those little stone gremlin guys who would like surprise attack you all over the place. This game kind of lacks that kind of personality to its enemy designs. But then again, that's every Souls-like game I've ever played. The fair level's a bitch. I don't think I've been to the fair yet. That being said, these like puppet spider ladies and their little puppet children are a pretty good enemy design that kind of are a bit more reminiscent of like actual like Souls like stuff that's like kind of intimidating. I don't know why these things are so hard to kill. Yeah, that was a new type of butterfly, by the way. Is my light off? Yeah, turn that on. Also feel like this game's missing the signature Souls world lore to make those places and enemies more interesting. You don't even have to be a Souls lore historian to feel the effect. Being the historian aspect of a Souls game is actually one of its charms too. Like reading all those item descriptions. And all the environmental storytelling. Fuck, why didn't you Oh, I was still on my fucking sharpener. That's why I didn't heal. What you're really missing is the ability to write lewd messages. You freaking nailed it, Chad. It's right. No finger buttholes here. Didn't even think of that one. Yeah, I probably should have switched arms from this to the fire. I think the fire is better against these things. Probably the hook shot fully upgraded. It deals absurd damage. Actually, I kind of forgot about the hook shot. I don't have any upgrades for it though right now. Over there is where I died at. Not you again. I could probably just drop down. Save myself a bunch of time. Yeah, that looked like a poison area to me down here. Yeah, let us not go down there. Let us not. Oh shit, I aggroed this asshole. Well, we got that from it, so I guess worth. Glad that guy didn't get involved at any point. I used up almost all my heals though. Physical damage reduction rate, pretty good. What does this do to me? Oh, this is not poison? A funky liquid in a Souls-like game that doesn't poison you. How about that? I think there's a side quest item down here. I remember there's someone telling me about a bottle of wine underneath the arcade. Got bad news from the doctor who was going to be fixing my hernia. She said I'm too fat and have to lose 30 to 50 pounds before she will fix it. Ooh, so did they give you... Well, that does suck, but did they give you, like, advice on what to do to start losing the weight? I would hope they at least... Okay, here's the plan. Because it's not, you know... 30 to 50 is... It's definitely doable. So don't give up hope just yet. She's making referrals to me and sending it to my family doctor. Like I said, not that I want to give you advice on like you should listen to your doctor first. I recommend intermittent fasting though for like losing weight, or like also keeping it off. It's really good for that. But yeah, wait and get the advice from your doctor first. All of you are invited to the concert being held in the Monod Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monod Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krot. All profits of the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbors. Would you drink the floor wine? Might as well be asked, will you drink beer spilled on the asphalt outside of a Walmart? That's the kind of thing when you do it, you know you've hit rock bottom, you realize. When you're sucking like beer sweat off a empty taxi or something just to get like a buzz, you know what? You need help. Oh, that looks like a lovely room of death. And it's got full of decay, too. Before I open that up. Oh. Alright, I haven't fully checked out everything down here first. Before I go and venture up there. So what is my game of the year 2023? Like, I can only like choose from games I've completed, in my opinion. So I would probably go with Resident Evil 4 or Tears of the Kingdom. If I'd finished Baldur's Gate 3, I'd probably choose that. Alright, so back to where I died and picking up. I gotta go pick up my stuff too. I didn't find the wine down here that I thought I was gonna find. I think that's the way I gotta go, but I want to go over here and finish off that lady who killed me and also get my experience back. And there's actually nothing up here other than what I lost. We don't even have to fight that lady. Oh. Whatever. Killed her anyways. I've been wondering, how come you never use your elemental grindstone? How do you use it again? When you have it, it's like you mean the charge it has on it, right? I kind of forgot how to use it. L1, oh, you got the, oh, okay, thank you. I think I currently have fire set to it. Hey, Polycarp, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? What have you been up to? Tell us your stories. Alright, yeah, this I needed a key for, right? Underground passage, alright. We'll go the only way we can go, up toward those big guys. Such a big sword for a small twink. What are you implying? What are you implying? Look, he needs to feel like a big man in his life. And a big sword helps with that. Oh, you are... You are meaty. Chose to fight him in the most worst room possible. He basically filled it all up. I believe there's a second one. Yeah, there's two of them in here. On this way, sir. Yeah, the goop does not really affect these things that much. Oh, fuck. Fireworks on carcasses. Yeah, I have a firearm, but I forgot to switch it onto it when I get back to the next, like, Stargazer I will. Come on out. Oh, nothing that one? Excellent. Oops, I hope it's Alice or Wizard. Are you guys like trying to predict the next game from this developer? I mentioned this conversation came up earlier, and I thought Peter Pan would make a better option than either one of those other ones you guys just two mentioned. They can so they're gonna make all of them in like is it gonna be like a one big universe where it's all like all made up of these fables, or they that's probably what they'll do, right? So yeah, you could definitely include like Peter Pan. Yes, actually, I mean it's a decent enough I mean it's been done by, and there's a comic book, you know, from Wolf Among Us, but you know, for like a Souls game, I guess, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, though. I guess you could do that. What do we have here? Good. Heard of okay, so we need to go level up and switch arms. Fables, Wolf Among Us now in the public domain. I heard about that actually. I guess that's one way. I mean, I didn't know he even had the power to do that. I guess he had like a very good like deal with him, or like when it came to like ownership. First, let us deal with everything else before we like level up. Are these Legion calibers hard to come by? Imagine the original Aladdin, where your abilities are the genie manifesting, and well, like, well, Aladdin was just one part of like the 1001 tales, right? So they could probably adapt like all the tales almost into like a massive lore thing.
I know my way around a weapon.
Oh, let's see. Can we upgrade this anymore? And we need one more Dark Moonstone, the Covenant. I can buy that.
No matter what fate brings us, I will serving her is welcome to her.
Yeah, we know you got a girlfriend, alright? You don't have to remind us. Buying up this dude's entire stock.
I know my way around it.
This will make us hit a bit harder.
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room.
I gotta admit, that is a very nice coat she has.
I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of
Very
thing
long
you
story
read
short, a
in
DC
fairy
rep
tale.
tried to get the movie going.
Go
The
to
author
Geppetto's
blocked it,
room.
and the rep was like, "Oh, I thought we owned
You
it."
should
Author was
see it
like,
for
"You only
yourself."
have publishing rights." Did he not want a movie made?
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight
Or the original
king.
story, the genie in a
This-
ring fighting the vizier
it's a
to save the
necklace
genie of the
from a
lamp in
Mona
Aladdin's
charity
family.
house.
But yeah,
They
Aladdin
took
could definitely
care
be
of
made into like a
orphans
Dark
and
Souls thing.
impoverished children from
If you can make
across
Pinocchio
Prague.
into it, you can do it with Aladdin, since that
Many
actually
of
had
those
actual sword
children
fighting.
grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
What?
Wow!
You've ruined the scene.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo.
Did I change appearance somehow? What did my hair? My hair got longer, I think. I'm even prettier. Chad, if you lie a lot, your hair will get like a shampoo commercial quality to it. I'm taller. Wait, I am? You're right. Oh no, I'm losing my. This is twink death. I've heard of it. This is when you lose your twink status and the testosterone starts kicking in. Stop it! Stop it! I beg you. It's the only thing I've got. I ain't got twink. What else do I have? I'll be Ozzy Osbourne. That's what I'll be. If I can't be a twink, I'll just be Ozzy Osbourne and do a lot of drugs.
I'll use my power to help you.
Let's see. One more in vigor will be good. And alright, I need to... I don't have any more to put in. Now you're Lord Farquaad. Maybe we should go show our father our new style.
People have no idea. Thanks for...
You know, I haven't talked to this guy in a while, have I?
A great weapon calls for a great warrior.
I look like Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. You're right. Let's see if father has anything to say, though. How's my nose growing? Still the same size as last night. Sound like Draco when I say father. I'm not English though.
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this.
Called puberty,
Be
father.
wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me.
I don't have any more quartz. Oh well. Right, Up's first movie was A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yep. The first one I ever saw him in, though, was Edward Scissorhands. Which is a weird movie to see when you're a little kid, by the way.
lose my power.
Oh, no, we don't need to. We need to get back to the arcade. Right. Yeah. You didn't get Edward Scissorhands? Ostracization. Don't judge people by the way they look. Let's see, which one had the gate? That one. He was this. No, not that one. Here. The tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is, the crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. Man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat. But his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he's Batman. He grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person many parents would be proud of. However, there is no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicion surrounding this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemists throughout the investigation. Polly, back to work. Polly, have a good night, man. Most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is why the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential of all of Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed the state's censorship is keeping me from writing it? But as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. V is Venigni, the rich guy at the hotel. Why didn't they just say... Why didn't they just call him that? I was thinking it was a new character. Arcade underground passage key.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Circular electric saw and indomitable amulet. Increases resistance to disruption, shock, and break. This is not a weapon for me to use, so I don't know if I'm going to spend money on it. Might buy this though. Good luck getting return customers with that attitude. Well, he's like literally trying to do business in a dead city, so I don't think he's expecting return customers. Oh. Okay, where was the door that I used this underground passage key at again? I think it was down here, right? Yeah. Where's the other one? You enjoyed Telltale's Walking Dead 2, the second? Most people kind of gave up, but after the first one was what most people watched. I mean, played, I mean. and really liked. But it did lose steam after the first season. Peaked a little too early. Yeah, we need to prepare before we go down this alley. So I need to change my equipment. Puppets. This isn't the shock break. Just what is this? This is decay I'm gonna be facing, right? Decay. Hey Dart, you want a strength build? Yeah. I'm just a big walking pile of Twinkie meat. Twinkie meat. Yeah, that's what I need to like heal from decay. So we got that going. And enhance resistance to decay. So we got that. What about this one? I don't think I have anything here that, you know, gives me resistance to that. Go ahead and equip that though. Twinkies? You haven't had one? You kind of like have one every once in a while when you forget that you haven't eaten a Twinkie in a while. Phil, they're like Yoo-hoos. It's like no one ever has a craving for a Yoo-hoo until I remember they haven't had one in a while. It's like, I'll be honest with you, so when was the last time you ever found yourself craving a Yoo-hoo? It's like, man, you go, what did it taste like again? You go remember, see if I remember what this tastes like. And you buy one, then you don't have another one for years. Ow. Forgot these guys don't stop attacking sometimes. Non-Americans are probably watching their heads right now like, law, Yoo-hoos. What the fuck are... do you guys not have Yoo-hoos outside of America? Maybe they have it. It's basically like chocolate soda is the best way of describing it. Maybe it goes by a different name in other parts of the world. It's not bad. It just is like you don't really ever feel like you want it. You just rather have an actual chocolate drink. The biggest show on earth is coming to Krat and make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the grand expedition of Krat, city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that's toured from across the great desert in the south of the country to the far east. Don't forget the essence of an automated puppet. Center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following exhibition guide: Puppets of the Future, Multi-Purpose Puppets, Venigni Tram, New Butler Puppets, Special Exhibition Gallery, Treasures from the Far East. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. Yeah, but Yoo-hoo is just, I don't know, it's so bizarre. It's like someone has to be out there buying it and it's making a profit for the company, but I never see anyone buying Yoo-hoo. But I want to know, who is the one out there, like, it's like, you refresh the Yoo-hoo stock? We got a big order coming in. You know, Mr. McDaniels, he always comes in and buys up the entire shipment. It's a drink, yeah. It's just look up Yoo-hoo drink on Google. It's like chocolate soda. Though I don't know if I'd call that chocolate, what it tastes like. In 2019, 8.1 million, 192 cases of Yoo-hoo were sold in the United States. I'm assuming in comparison to like Mountain Dew or Coca-Cola and Pepsi, that is minor. They probably do that in like a month or a week. Oh no, it's another clown. Hey, why is the zombie and the clown working together? Oh, they're not. Hunter's amulet, huh? Increases ergo acquisition when killing enemies. That's pretty neat. I'd rather have more stamina. What's up, Mike? How you doing? So back to our important Yoo-hoo discussion. I think I might actually now have to like buy a Yoo-hoo now that I've talked about it, because I actually have forgotten what it tastes like. Gotta do like the once a decade Yoo-hoo buy. Are you the Mad Hatter? I do like tea. But I also don't like wearing mercury-lined hats. That's where he comes from, you know? Like back in the day, those felt hats, they had to use like mercury to make them. So like the people who made hats often went mad over time because they would like inhale mercury vapor.
Isn't the old woman, the venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
She need to get a crunk on. Get toasted. Lightly toasted.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Okay, we opened that up. I don't really want to go back there just yet because there was something down this way I didn't check. Well, it was that like dank hallway full of like monsters, so I can get back to it pretty quickly. Make trying Yoo-Hoo's part of the stream you said you do, or you try. That's what I was thinking, actually. It's one of the stream ideas I have for possibly when I start streaming on YouTube as well. You're gonna check for Yoo-Hoo's. They're usually at every store you go to. It's not like they're like hard to find.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Didn't you need me? Okay. Not everyone in America do. I know, but yeah. You should be. What'd you miss? We've been discussing Yoo-Hoo for like the past 20 minutes. Well, hey, we got enough room. Look at that entire Midwest. There's no one living there. All of Europe, you're welcome to come live in our Midwest. Maybe, what does it want me to do with the Stargazer? Talk with Benigni.
Can you hear me? Really? Viva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Okay. Let's see. Wait, I gotta go. I want to go quickly check that like room of that lovely looking room of death. Which one was it though? I think it was down this way. Yeah, I think the way into it was like down this hallway. Nothing says violence quite like classical music or copyright free like public domain music, am I right? That and also children's music for some reason. This looks like it's gonna be pretty nasty, so we're gonna have to get through this area quick. Maybe I can like lure some of them over here first. Also, there's a butterfly somewhere. Okay, let's do it. Get back here. I have 5 days before it'll be a year since I've started writing poetry, so now I'm just curious what my average word count per day was. Well, how's it made you feel is more important. Is it feeling like it's been good for you mentally? Oh, that was the wrong juice. Not healing me. Wait, does this cover? Enhances, oh, it's resistance. It doesn't cure you of it. That's what I need to be using. Try popping the boils, you mean these big things? I was thinking of that, but didn't want to get near them. Oh, that creates the gas. Okay, nice. I thought that they would just explode and hurt me. Oh shit. Oof, not looking good. Oh shit. It's a lot of stuff. Come on, fast guys first. I need to kite you all. Yeah, it feels like these things grow back eventually because the goo is back. I don't know if this stuff kills me instantly or not, but I'm not going to risk it. Poison? Yeah, that's still pretty nasty. First few have definitely been good for me mentally. Unalive was definitely a wake-up call. Oh, Spear of the Honor Blade. Wake-up call, and then again I wrote that during mental breakdown. And most of them, I'm just picking titles and most people could find relatable. Well, hey, I'm glad you've been doing it though. Creativity is always like something you'll feel pretty rewarded for doing, I think. And you get better and better at it as time goes. It's easy to see your progress too. All that for the spear, huh? Don't know if you ever saw it, but when Dart played the Quarry, the game played the Monkeys Daydream Believe at the credits, and it showed all the people Dart got killed. It just worked. I think I got most people killed in that one though, didn't I? But that was because I just have a kind heart. I just had a kind heart and the game punished me for it.
Tell me what you need.
You know what? Buy all the weapons, why not? Good half of the cast. Yeah, I did way better at Until Dawn. Alright, alright, wood. I wonder when that developer who makes those games is going to come out with something new. They don't have, they're not releasing a Dark Pictures game this year.
Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and city of the future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in craft. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Chad, do you think it's possible to do a Souls-like game where the city isn't like dead? And there's actual regular people walking about? Instead of just hiding and talking to you through the window? Or do you need that sense of like you're alone? And everything is like dead and decaying? Cyberpunk isn't a Souls game though. That's an open world, you know, RPG. What's the Berserk-esque game you played last year? I forget the name of it. It's more Claymore-esque than Berserk-esque. Solstice, was that it? It might have been that, yeah. The one with the girl and she has her ghost sister. It took design elements of Guts, but it was more like, if you look at the plot and characters, it's more like Claymore. But Claymore was heavily inspired by Berserk as well. So much so that Claymore gets called like the female Berserk. Am I an anime fan? I have to know a thing or two about anime if I'm going to talk to anyone these days. I'm not a huge anime fan. I like more manga than I do anime, since I can read it at a very quick pace, whereas anime I feel is usually kind of slowly paced a little bit too much. And a lot of modern anime I just don't like. So thankfully a lot of the anime I did not like is kind of like, I feel like there was like throughout the 2000s, and I feel most of the 2010s, I feel like every anime was another slice of life, and also here's a bunch of cute high school girls doing cute high school things, but there's a spin on it, and it just did not interest me at all. There's been more interesting ones in recent years. But I always prefer manga to anime. Castlevania anime had a few. Is that really considered anime though, since it's made by Westerners? That's like the Avatar thing again, right? So is it really anime if it's not made specifically by the Japanese? They have cat eyes, yeah, but there's still purists out there, you know. Sort of like how, like, Parmesan and Reggiano can only become from, like, Italy. Anywhere else is not technically Parmesan. Oh, I didn't get a sneak attack on it? What the fuck? Oof, ow, ow, ow. Pain. Whoa. Oof. Tough fight. Or champagne. Yeah, there's some things that are region specific. They literally have. I think the European Union actually has laws written, so like you cannot call your cheese Parmesan Reggiano if it's not from a specific part of Italy. Oh. I have no idea where I'm going right now. All I know is I must kill Puppet. Yeah, this feels like this is the way I gotta go since, yo, train ride. Take me over there. Let's not take that just yet. Champagne France gets the same deal with, like, you know, you can only call it champagne. Yes, you can only make this one specific thing in our one specific area. It's the law. You made a law and you have to obey it. Meanwhile, in America, we just release our own Parmesan, you know, all the time. Now, here's your Parmesan Walmart brand. Made in Kentucky. I wouldn't mind. I wish I could, like, you know, find a store like near me that actually sells the real deal Parmesan, just to see if there's actual difference. This is a very sick trumpet, you know, solo this guy's got going on. Farmer markets will have them too sometimes. Possibly. But like I said, when it comes to, like, you know, actual Parmesan, it has to be imported from, you know, Italy. So most farmer markets, unless they're like importing it, you're Oh, doggo. I hate that I've adopted and no longer even think about using the word doggo. Why did you fucking do this to me, internet? Why can't I just call things dogs now? I used to be able to. I've been so infected with this lingo that I will just say doggo without thinking of it. I don't like this change in myself. Alright, to the train it is. Was dog not a cute enough word? Do we really need to make it cuter? I happen to think dog is a great name. It's literally, we literally called dog God backwards. That's how much we like dogs. Never thought of that one, did you? Like, well, this is our best friend. Spell his name as God backwards. There's a Fallout New Vegas, so do they make that that line in there somewhere? Two characters, one dog, one god. There I was thinking I was being clever again. The grand exhibition. Alright, I feel like if you take a fancy tram ride to the grand exhibition and you get off and you have to climb down a frickin' ladder, rich people gonna get upset. Like, why are there not stairs? Alright, yes, take us back home. Probably need to switch my arm again since we're not fighting zombies now. Gold tree almost finished? Yeah. That too. Yeah, when did I get the full? Oh yeah, I don't think I used the fulminus very long before I switched to these other two. I mean, hey, I got my meat arm. You can stop them. I know, but I need to come here anyway, so. Did I play Dead Island 2? I did. Finished it, actually. I was not impressed, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I was impressed by the gore system. That was the best thing in it. Everything else about it was like, this was not worth the wait.
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
Most of these seem like they all deal with the Spectre you can summon during boss fights, which I don't really makes it less interesting. That's good for now. Save those apples, what, the gold coins? I'm not spending all of them, but it's really, I don't really even use the cubes when I buy them, so I don't really buy very many. Enjoyed your MK vid, Retcon City. Well, how many games do you think it will be before Mortal Kombat retcons itself again, chat? You know they're not done with that. They've now made everything too confusing. It's like usually a retcon, or not a retcon, but a reboot is to make things less confusing and more concise. Now they have the whole multiverse, alternate timeline stuff to deal with.
I'll use my power to help you.
It's more convoluted than ever. They're gonna have to reset it again. Who hired Megan voice the voice actor? Probably the same person who hired Ronda Rousey. They just thought it'd be cute to hire an MMA lady for like Sonya Blade, and I don't know why. I'm assuming because Megan Fox did that movie where she played like a succubus, they figured they could make her play a vampire in Mortal Kombat. It's weird. I don't know, this is dumb casting. Honestly, they could have done better. Could have done better. MK110 erases Cassie Cage. Yeah, I mentioned in the video. Like, I mean, I guess Johnny divorced. I mean, that woman divorced Johnny at the beginning of the game, so I guess that frees him up for Sonya whenever they introduce her. But at that point, that's once again just getting the timeline back to the way it was before it was reset. So what's the point? You did not need this reboot if you're going to keep everything the same. Who actually, Chad, I'm curious, who do you think is worse at their job, Raiden or Liu Kang? Yeah, get that goop all over your nice uniform. Yeah, these guys' sword length is way longer than I think it's going to be when they start swinging at me. Leaks imply the combat kids will not have them as parents, so they have to change their names then. Oh, so they're still going to be there, they just are born to other people? Oh. Oh, I don't like this at all. Could miss the opportunity. I love how after MK1 we have to take a section of the stream to make fun of Liu Kang. I mean, he really sucked. I mean, he clearly needed a few lessons on how people actually work. Like, yeah, if I make Shang Tsung's life miserable, he won't turn to evil again. And he can clearly make people's lives better like he did for, like, freaking Sindel and Melina, but nope, had to hold that grudge. Almost into the universe. You think Liu Kang was good? I expect better of a god, to be honest with you. Hey, isn't this that robot I fought in that factory? Yeah, it is. couldn't do it too. Yeah, you could have had like a beta build. See how those ideas are going to plan out. Why was Johnny the only one allowed to have fun? Because he's essentially the comic relief character now. Well, he's always been a little bit of that, but they wanted, I don't know, it was dumb, that's why. Badly written. Trash. Hope into the future, the Iron Giants will lead us to the new era. Not an NK expert like you, but who exactly were the Elder Gods in this series? The only ones that ever mattered or really got mentioned were Shinnok, who is like the evil Elder God, his sister, who was like that Earth Elder God in MK11, who also turned bad, and then their mother, well, technically Kronika isn't an Elder God, she's a Titan. But the rest of them were just inefficient people who just always had to be consulted, but never actually did anything. They were there just to hold up the plot and like, I must consult with the Elder Gods. Hmm. These things are a little tough. What would you say is the best in Mortal Kombat in terms of its campaign or story? Probably Mortal Kombat, like technically 9, though they just call that one Mortal Kombat. Since that's the first time they reboot it, and they essentially just redid Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. So that's the one I would say is probably like the best Mortal Kombat. I don't know if it's best in terms of gameplay. I'm not really good at judging a Mortal Kombat game's gameplay. I'm not much of a fighting aficionado. Whether you can break weaponry, yeah, they're pretty nice, right? Though it doesn't mean they can't still attack you. I guess it just gets rid of one of their worst, nastier attacks. Oh, fuck. 3 of these things. I'm throwing stuff at them. Oh, and one of those too. Really? Throw my noisemaker. I don't know. Food. Medulla oblongata. I remember learning that from like a cartoon. Favorite character to play in Mortal Kombat 1? I think Kenshi was one I did the best with. It seemed like I was. Yeah, it's a bridge we'll lower later. Was it weird that they didn't really include Smoke or Tanya in their own like chapter in the entire like playtime of the story mode? Like I thought Smoke is like a fan favorite too. Like everyone seems like really wants Smoke in like every game, but then they like put him in there and then they did nothing with him. Kind of want to like open this up before fighting this guy, because I die. Later, loser. See if you can climb a fucking ladder. At least Smoke was used better than Rain, who got absolutely... Well, Rain has always been like a shitty villain, so I'm not really concerned with that. You never usually play the villains in the story mode. Let's see, we can go up. Yeah, we gotta go up. Oh, I'm disadvantaged here. I can't swing my sword. Oh, my sword's broken too, that's why. How long does this charge last on your sword, by the way? Two minutes? Oh, well, I shouldn't have used it then. This is an interesting fight you give me, game. I'm gonna lead him over here. No way, I'm making that work. Come on out here. Nice open area to fight in. No? I'll take advantage of this. There's no way I feel ashamed from doing this. Have we wished upon a star yet? No, but we have gotten taller and our hair has gotten more beautiful from lying. That's enough for me. Well, you can't. They put him on this like really like hard to fight area where he's like got shields. I'm gonna use this strategy. Oh shit! He can come after me. He's broke his programming. Oh, by the way, walk slowly through that, please. Loser. Your appearance doesn't change your lies. Changes due to you being kind to people. Sometimes you lie, sometimes you tell the truth. This is a human thing to do. Oh, okay. Makes sense.
The puppets. But what are the monsters doing here? Don't come any closer. Oh. You're not one of them. Are you here to save me? Those grand exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug. Then there are those biological experiments. Oh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels.
Kill everyone.
Please, wipe out all those mongrels. It'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out. Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
Bell, huh? Yeah, someone else noticed it too. Alright, oh shit. Two of those guys with bombs over there. This could be rough. Alright, accomplished it. Accomplished it. Getting shit done. I'm a gamer after all. Oh wait, mate. Shit. I hope I didn't like lose out. No, okay. That thing is. Hold on a second. I might have screwed myself out of an item. No, we can still get over there. Not that I know there's anything over there though. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. Johnny Depp still exists? Yeah, but I think his career, I think he's basically retired at this point, right? I know he had like how he won his case with Amber Heard, but that probably exhausted the hell out of him. Resurrection. The man who stood at the pinnacle, life champion Victor, has returned. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor, the Hercules of Krot, the man who never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear, the veteran warrior who painted the circus with your cheers and applause? Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Kron's citizens. Everyone learned that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate, the world's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back to us. His big return match is with none other than the automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what's sure to be the legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle of besting even a machine. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. We've resurrected the dead and we're putting them to work. Return to the Giga Chat. Do you think they intentionally made their clown puppets look this spooky for a reason? I thought they were supposed to look like this because they got all busted up in the revolt, but no, these are the ones that are on display. These are the actual display models and they look like this. Like, yeah, we just made them fucked up looking. We wanted them to look evil. Uh-oh. Shit, the other one got in. Oh fuck, I am stuck in the corner. There we go. Oh, Legion caliber, nice. I knew it. What? Okay. Jump scared me, did he? Did Dartigan remember to loot that chest? The one over there? Yeah, I just got a Legion thing from it. Loot that body. Loot that motherfucking body. How you doing tonight, Berserko? I know you've been here for a while, but hey, just wanted to ask. Bet you $10 it's being pitched somewhere. Okay, Dart is a loot goblin. Thank you very much. I have a proper name. I even have an emote for it. I'm such a loot goblin. Science. Okay, this is the petrification disease, people, right? Weird how this is only the second game this year where I've had there's been people dying of petrification. First FF16, now this game. This outfit is cute. Well, my hair got prettier. So yeah, you know, longer hair, figured, you know what, trying to change it up.
Another fine day.
We're spoken to? Technically, yeah, you're right.
But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with Listen closely and heed the king's speech.
Oh, that
or
movie.
The answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
The egg.
Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the grand exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the woman of cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Okay. Behold the fingertips of the cold woman of the grand exhibition. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? Oh, these are the humans, the mongrel that one woman said she wanted me to get rid of. Oh yeah, I still have I need to deliver that wine to that wine mom who wanted it in game. Found that bottle for a while ago, I never gave it to her. Oh shit, he's got a fucking gat. No science fluid while I'm here, please. Does this game have any invisible, like, walls anywhere? I don't think it does it? Hell, most even, like, FromSoft games have deleted the invisible wall stuff. They're annoying. I mean, they're not the greatest thing. But if you make them, like, obvious enough, it's not too bad. Look at the other statue. What? One's back here. Boobs? Is that what you wanted to see? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Trinity key. It was a Resident Evil style puzzle. During the trial, the rapper Young Thug, his lawyer referenced and brought up the anime Bleach as a defense. He's getting the death penalty after. I want to know what this defense was. Did he just say, like, well, clearly the victim, or the supposed victim, was a hollow, Your Honor. And my defendant, my client is, you know, known as a Shinigami. He had no choice but to take his life using his Bankai. For like a good part of chat, they're just scratching their heads at what these words mean. Like, what the fuck? We can go this way, or we get over here. Mixing up Bleach with no, Shinigamis were like the people in Bleach. They call themselves Shinigamis. They use like bunkai, their swords that turn into like other bigger swords. Call themselves Soul Reapers. Actually, what do you think a Shinigami is? It's basically just Japanese Death Reaper. Like this guy. That's a lady, you can tell. Legion plug, good. We're getting a lot of those now. 1,000-year blood war goes down. Isn't like the Bleach story coming back right now or something? Though slowly, no one knows when the inorganic cluster called Crude sunk its roots in Krat. First documented record is 600 years ago when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krat. People collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died, found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit. They didn't know their value at the time. After the alchemists of the Isle settled down, the Devil's Pit, known as the relic of Trismegistus, was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Until then, Crowd was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components. It was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power. It's difficult to process and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain the abnormal growth? Or a ruins defense device that reacts to anomalies. Maybe the ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing. We need a solution. I'm not sure if that's Crowd or Crude. Been rumors of a Hell Arc. There's like a chapter release where they like set it up, but it's been like 2 years ago or so. Bleach is high cringe. I agree. It's basically like the popcorn action dumb fun manga. But it did have a killer soundtrack, I'll give it that. It was also like one of the most weirdest manga I ever read because it clearly disliked the main character because it didn't want to do anything with him. Because it wanted to like focus on giving fights to everyone else for like years and years. While he just set off in the background doing nothing. Though to be fair, all the other characters were more interesting than its main character. Well, I've got no heals, so if this is anything bad, I am dead. Shit. Well, technically I got this as a heal. Whoa, Bane. Easy there. I must break the puppet. Break the twink. My sword's broke now too. I am fucked. I'm running. Running. I'm gonna try to... Wait, can he come in here? Hey, big boy. Could abuse this. Uh-oh. Fuck you. Oh wait, he can't come up here, can he? Oh shit. Thought he was like AI stuck. I'm gonna like run past him. I don't want to deal with him when I got no heals. He's like the Mr. X of the game right now. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to. Where do I go in here? I just need to find a shortcut. That's all I need. And I'll come back and kill this guy. Anyway, here's one. Dirty Crot supply ball. Alright, so yeah. Good. So we can come back and kill that guy, then fight the boss too. You're gonna pass out so you can suck tomorrow's D with vigor. Have a good night. I have never heard that phrase before. Suck tomorrow's dick with vigor. I like it though. You're a very creative individual. Please don't tell me you learned that from your grandpa or something though.
No matter what fate brings us, serving her. Welcome to... This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks.
Would you date a
good
girl
sir.
named Candy? No one is actually named Candy. Only stripper names are named Candy.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was welcome.
There we go. Oh, we can buy another one of these and one of these. What is this? Screwed alchemical booster. Speed up gold coin fruit growth. Yeah, that's right. I didn't save any for leveling up. You're going to have to go be alone for a minute. Not sure you have an aunt named Candy? Alright, I stand corrected then. But these days, most people don't name their kid Candy. Alright, we got 2 quartz, so we can start on. Add belt slots. Increase the number of belt equipable items. Increase the maximum number of cube uses or shorten fruit bearing time. These are kind of lame. Maybe this one then. Now if I want to open up phase 4, I have to unlock one of these, right? Yeah, alright, fine. I guess we'll do the cube thing. Enhances resistance to special status elements, or lowers the guard redain reduction. Yeah, sure. Africa has the worst naming conventions for names. There's kids named around COVID. There's kids named after COVID? On God's green earth, why? Okay, COVID was a big deal, but there's been other plagues that have hit Africa. Please don't tell me any of them are named like Ebola. That'd be terrible to name your kid after a disease. What the hell? Why? Alright, I think we can, yeah, we can make, could make the gun. Or we can make the shield, or the mine layer. I'm thinking gun. So it's like a steampunk Mega Man we can build. Really, the electricity one is the one that scales best off my motivity. You wonder if the shield is still broken? Hmm. I've got 2 Legion caliber. I don't think I'll use these just yet. I might save these for when I decide which one I want to focus on.
I know my way around a way.
On the full moon stone of the covenant, huh? Alright. Has anyone met a Zelda? Robin Williams' daughter is famously kind of named Zelda.
What fate brings us, serving her is my welcome to.
I don't really need anything. If you ever managed to have twins, would you name them Dante and Virgil? I am not that big of a nerd, you realize. Okay, my tree is almost ready to fruit too. Might as well grab that. What if they were girls? You can have girl twins too, you know. You still call them Dante and Virgil? Oh, this rain must be good for the tree. Alright, boss fight time, chat. Well, mini boss kind of fight, then boss fight. I just realized this sword I'm using is kind of like the Great Moon Sword of a Souls game, isn't it? Because it does shoot out an energy wave. Not even a little, it's close as you're probably getting. Alright, let's go fight the big guy before we go down to the boss fight. Oh. Oof. I like this guy. We gotta kill him though. Not the Legion caliber. There's a weapon in this game that way more like the Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, okay. Unblockable. Technically, you can block those. I'm just not good at the timing. I get freaked out when they flash red because I'm used to that meaning like unblockable move. In this game, it just means you got a perfect parry it. Crumpled Baptist Doodle. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths, the transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Is this the new true world or a forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free, laughing in my head or running away. So we got that hint about the 10 fingers of the Ice Lady, so I'm wondering if that will have something to do with this boss fight. You say this game is more block heavy than dodge heavy? Definitely yes. Almost, yeah, no doubt. It wants you to like block and parry.
Welcome to my grave. This is where evolution becomes real.
He even talks like a wrestler. He's like the ultimate warrior.
The champion!
Hulk Hogan, I'll see you at WrestleMania 5.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Okay, he's got a lot of combos. It is just me fighting Bane, isn't it? I think 100 bits, am I calling, is it? Who is this Dollar Tree Solomon Grundy? I'm not doing that great though. Not doing a lot of damage, and I hit hard too. He just very Shit. That was a grapple, wasn't it?
I dedicate this victory to you.
Arm of God. And do renewed Dart subscription to OnlyFans. Why do I get to start coughing a lot every time I get to a boss fight now? Damn you, game. I'm feeling betrayed here. I mean, my body. I'm feeling betrayed by it. I don't think the gun is a good choice for bringing with me for this fight, too. I need to, like, switch to, like, something else.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Oh, fuck, fuck. Okay, I'm doing much better this time, but I still don't think this is a winning round. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a nice delay on that. Oh, halfway. Now he's got to turn on the tinks, right?
The new world belongs to us.
I'm blue, Abadim.
You're so weak. So are this.
Oof. That's a nasty combo.
You're so weak. So are this. Humanity must be born again.
Ooh, that's still gonna take some time to get that combo down. Are we fighting Bane? We're fighting South Korea's interpretation of it. Frank Fontaine. He insulted my twink hood. We cannot let that stand. Oh yeah, I need to switch arms. This arm is not good. I don't know if the arm is even good at all for this fight, but this one is not going to do it. Fire is for like mutants, that's for like robotics, so I'm not sure if electricity would be good or not. And it's being used to destroy, and that's really good. That's good for puppets. This is for good for once humans. This is, I don't know. This doesn't. I don't know. I want to see a giant muscle. You know what? None of these actually seem that great. Human bodies are unable to stand the recoil. First phase, he is human, weak to acid. I don't have an acid arm. Unless that, well, I guess my Pandenomian counts as acid then. Maybe. This is the best one I got. Asshole. I half-assed your medges and now I'm hurt. You want to see a giant muscular monster manhandle this twink? Is that what you really wanted me to read out? That hurt your feelings? I didn't read all that? This is a bad run, I can tell already. Some of his attacks are really hard to pin down when they're coming out. He's got a lot of delay on them. Bitch, you calling Dart on foot? You not natty, yeah. Well, he's clearly using steroids. I mean, look, there's the evidence. Don't follow this guy's fitness Instagram page. I have to make a YouTube apology to hurting your feelings. Will do. This is what you too can look like if you do these 3 warning exercises, chat. That simple. Oh, that's so fucking nasty. My sword's almost broken too. Sword is broken. I'm fucked.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one. Humanity must be born again. It's their duty.
Very well. Not yet. We're doing better. That one combo he's got in the second part, I really need to learn how to block. Those carnivore Instagram models really look. This is what Liver King wants to look like, and what he, you know, he sells to you. Just eat raw liver, you. I don't want to get hit in the ankles again by this dude, so let him walk out a little bit further.
Light to the followers of the truth.
You look like this, you'd be in physical danger. Well, that he's also 15 foot tall. Is also not good enough for your health. Oh. Clever girl.
Is the power of the reborn.
Alright, I'm gonna take this cutscene opportunity to get a drink of water. Alright, now the real fight begins.
The world belongs to us.
Poppy, have a good night. chat. This is going pretty well. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, get in front. Kind of found his weakness is just walking around him. This is better than the Mankind and Undertaker Hell in the Cell chat. Feels I need to like sharpen my sword too. Oh. Are you for real? I died at so close because my sword was fucking busted. Ugh. I was so close, chat. How did I screw that up? I was pretty confident there. Potentially got yourself killed. I didn't feel like I did. My sword was nearly like busted. I didn't want to go in for like the finale with like my sword gonna break. He also got a little bit more irrational with his attack pattern there. Should I ignore it? Yeah, and Donnie, I actually forgot, yeah, I can do that. I might also have a few throwable items too for that final section. I got some good ones on me. In case I really need to. We could throw some cluster grenades at him. Or actually, these might be better. Instantly repairs weapon. Okay, we want to use these two, maybe. That instantly repairs it all. Well, I know the strategy I figured out. Just like walk around him. Seemed like it worked really well.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
A little slow, but it works. Yeah, I screwed up there already though. Get away from the walls. I can't walk around you over there.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
Why am I fucking fucking up so hard now? I was doing so well earlier. I'm tilted, apparently. Yeah, I'm tilted. I got so I was ready for victory, and then I screwed it all up.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
God, man. Can you accept my invitation? Oh, I get bought. What do you mean? Is this a bot, Emo Empress? Are you a bot? Can you confirm if you're a bot or not? This feels like a bot. But whatever it is, I'm not doing it. I'm not helping you win something. Not the place to come ask for that.
The new world belongs to us. No. It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
Yeah, that was never gonna happen. I do so little damage to this dude, even with my build. Emo Empress was acting normal for a bit. They were. It's their first time chatting on my log, so they never chatted before. And they didn't respond when I asked to prove that they're a bot. So, likely a bot. But it's whatever. I don't even know what it means, accept their invitation. What invitation? This is a Twitch chat. Alright, try and try again. Twitch account might be hacked, yeah. Maybe they'll get it back, who knows. Gaze upon perfection. My style is impregnable. My flow incredible. I don't know why I tried to like block all that. Just you and me, big guy. Dreads? I think they're actually pipes in his head. They just look like dreads. You have too many combo like linkers, man. Alright, I'm gonna set my sword on fire here as well.
The new world belongs to us.
Fuck if I survive long enough. Oof. Fuck you, big man.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
Fuck you. Oh god, he's kicking my ass now. I tried. dodge these. They do nothing. Fuck. That's the worst, chat. The worst. I thought I could get him right there. He had a sliver. Like one hair was all was left to sever. 1 HP in a dream. Only you ignited him? No, I didn't have any more fire to use. These balls aren't very good though, so I'll keep something else. Like maybe the bombs, or yeah, you know, maybe the thermite. Honestly, I think they should give that one to me. That one was deserved. All right.
Light to the followers of the truth!
Down that corner. I don't want to get like the camera messing me up. No, not the fucking chimney lamp. Sharpen the thing where you got a chance. So we're not having my light on.
You're so weak! So unfit!
I'm not even gonna try. Oh, unfit. Did he just call me unfit? So puny. Ooh, oh. like it when they get these cutscenes to protect them from taking the damage. I would have just given them. He's a zombie? Yeah, he's back from the dead.
The new world belongs to us.
NWO all over again, Pinocchio. You like stand still so I can start swinging the sword at you? No? Missed.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
Good. Oh. I didn't set him on fire. That's not good. Sorry, I'm not talking right now. I need to focus. Oh, no. I think I've got him this time, chat. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, finally. That was a deserved one. Finish it, too. Oh, finally. What a battle.
Why be humble?
Oh, Kogan.
I am evolved.
He broke him in half, chat. God, he broke him in half. Who is this? Oh no, there's a third part. That's a kill stealing bitch, I know, right? Slow clap. Okay.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
Monsters.
You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it, just like everyone else. We, on the other hand, are visionaries. We understand the petrification disease on a deeper level. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the island.
You think he wrote this up before he came down here so he could like speak this litany word for word?
Our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us.
Hey, go Tetsu, have a good night.
Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Do I not get a belt from beating the wrestler, dude? So can I not, like, shoot you? Have some loot, no? You're just gonna stay there? Okay. Who did it better, this guy or West? This guy is boring. He's like, yes, it seems that I am the leader of the alchemists, and you are the pawn in our little game of puppets and evolution, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds interesting and evil, doesn't it? Go tell my daddy about you. Said the ergo is made from people. Yeah, that's to be expected. New hotel friend. Girl, you need to take a bath. There's plenty of them here.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner? I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Alright, now we talk to Father. So how's my painting look? Good.
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about. I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say. But in desperate times, I broke my own rule. This is tragic news, especially for Antonia.
Are you required to hire this guy if you make a Souls-like game now? Because he's been in like Elden Ring, Lord of the Fallen, and now this game. He's just got the voice that apparently works for like ratchety, European style.
The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures.
It's our polluted swamp, Pinocchio.
Perhaps
get it?
Similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
Way to endanger me, Dad.
Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
There'll be more P parts. Nope. Here's precious robot sex. Oh, he has never once used me for that, you liar. Plus, I'm detwinkifying. He's not going to find any interest in it anymore. What about you?
At the house of Vanini, even...
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money.
I'm femboyifying, am I?
Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city. Ah, the Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo. At least, that's my view.
It's people.
Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
Yes, remind me that I'm the main character. Thank you. You are the only one who can choose, my dear boy. You can't make any more. Not yet, right now, anyways. Anyone left to talk to? You have anything to say?
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the barren swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Oh, a fingered glove.
I know my way around a weapon.
See if the old woman has anything to say.
People have no idea.
Nope.
Thanks for keeping me company.
Hey, where'd my dog friend go? I can finally pet the cat. I'm human enough. Dog friend is gone.
So you met Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat. Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness.
Can I have your coat? It's nice. Alright, what do I want to like pump? Maybe health. I wanted to bleach. Yeah, that's good. See if he has anything to say. Then it's everyone here.
Lady Antonia has heard about the grand exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. but I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Oh, speaking of, I should harvest my fruit. Might need that later. Did Dartigan ever give the bottle of wine? I need to still go back and do that, actually. I picked it up, I just haven't given it to the lady. Bet 10 to 5 she's dead now. I don't even remember where she was at in that place. I mean, we'll find out when we click on the thing. Yeah, there's like there's an opera, a record. I guess that's like music you can collect, the bottle of wine. And then also have whatever this was back here. But I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I don't think I'm going to do that tonight, chat. What's an alchemist? Someone basically like fancy word for chemist back in the day. Only, you know, we kind of changed it because it wasn't, well, not entirely. There was differences. It's like chemistry plus pseudoscience is the best way of putting it. But we learned a lot, but not the things they wanted to learn. Records room with the red lady you give an apple to? Okay. However, chat, that feels like a pretty good stopping point after that fight. And also my cough is a little raspy, you know, so I want to like rest my throat for the rest of the night. So I'm going to call it there. You've all been wonderful tonight. Thank you so much for joining me again. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll stream it again. We'll play more of this. Because we all seem like we're getting a good little kick out of it. But I will see you all then. Thank you for any bit subs or gift subs tonight. Much appreciated. Also, thank you if you're new here, please hit the follow button. You can also join the Discord. Thank you to the mod team. And just once again, thanks to all of you. Excellent group of people. Love knowing you. I will see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Peace.